Good evening, Speak Gaming fans. I'm the Kachiri, and welcome to today's Link to the Past League race between the Tile Roomies and Broken Triforce. Both these teams have put up one runner apiece to face off today. jmeasher versus Gloin and Ambrosia. So Ambrosia, sword is Unker assured. And we will get a hint to the boost location. Every single boss has an item on it. So Raw team may be a little bit different here. And oh no, they start with the sword. This Anchor has a hint on it, my bad. So both of these teams right now had 1-1 weeks last week, as with most of the Pyramid Power division. The only team going out 2-0 was Skull a big skip. Alright, so should be starting any second now. They started a little bit early. jmeasher's the current Fantasy League highest points total. We'll see if he decides to live up to it. But yeah, don't forget to use Wise Flute. It goes toot toot. Alright. And there we go. We are also in Standard. The boots are in Death Mountain. Okay, so that could be Paradox Cave, Spiral Cave, or in Spectral Rock, we get 300 rupees at the very start. Ooh, I see two pendants in Light World. We got a pendant on here, a pendant on Desert. I think Desert was green. Yep, double checking that. Desert Palace was green. Tracker Oro here is calling out Mimic Cave can also have boots. That would be cruel and highly unusual. Unker gives out 20 bucks. And we get 10 arrows. So nothing if you missed the last match of the earlier between Superman and Zelda. They had 2 swords already. At this point in time. Or Timber Sword. No, but we are going to go ahead and go down, rescue Zelda, and get out. And we already have 320 rupees. That's be good for some bombs, but we'll probably see the runners try and farm some bombs later on. Question in chat, we are not playing Randomizer. That'll be next week. Next week is Randomizer. This week is Ambrosia. Question in chat, the boots hint was Death Mountain, which is about 9 checks we can do. We have a command for Ambrosia in the chat. Apparently, old guy's name is Frank. And we get the map. We're going to go ahead and use the 2-pot strategy to take out the guard while jmeasher slash At the same time, we get the Cane of Samara. Okay. That opens some things up. Not immediately, but it is a nice weapon to have. Gives us a range attack. Oh, we have a perfect sync right now. You cannot have any more sync than this. Oh, except Gloin is just running along the wall. It's a little... Right, he is actually ahead. He used the wall to get a little bit ahead. Okay. He uses this trick called pumping. I'm not quite sure what all that entails. I don't see it too often in my commentaries for it to actually be useful, but hey. Pumping the wall is faster until you slow down. Is that something to do by going from holding up to right as you're walking along the wall to skip some frames or something? Question in chat: Boost Hinge is Death Mountain today. Okay, yeah, you put up and upright and you move to... Okay. Tracker got... I'll use the tracker as my silent co-commentator. The flute! Oh, that's a nice early flute. We're going to be able to start flying around the map. Let's go ahead and take us straight to Death Mountain. We'll see if we have the boots and Spectacle Rock right off the bat. I'm not going to say jmeasher called for the flute with his name, but hey. Oh my goodness, we get a bit of a Dark Roll care package. We're just missing a hammer or a second glove. But we get the Moon Pearl and the glove out of that. So both our runners have basic lift. We are also going to find the flippers. Ooh, so no Houlihan, but we don't need Houlihan. We got all the money anyway. But now, we got some choices to make. First things first, we're going Kakariko. We're going to wake up the bird. Alright. So, we're going to check Lost Woods first. We got Thieves' Hut, and we have the Mushroom Spot. We also have a tree pull, nice little health refill for jmeasher here. And 20 bucks growing. Inside the Thieves' Hut, we have 50 bucks. So that puts us 100 away from Zora money. We're going to probably spend 100 at Bar Vendor to get whatever he's holding today. Again, we are very close to Dark World access. Pretty sure the runners are also hoping for Mirror Hammer or Hookshot so they can explore the rest of Death Mountain. Minus Mimic Cave, of course. Five checks here in Blind's hideout. Sorry, I have some money, followed by the Ether Tablet. And, well, there's our Dark World access. It's our hammer and a piece of heart. So we could explore Light World, most of Dark World. I mean, we're just missing stuff to let us fully explore dungeons right now. Five more checks here in the well. So far we've found good things. We're finding some more money. And more bombs. And a small shield. Okay, so the well could have been skipped. On the way to the bird, we get 20 bucks. Now, jmeasher was thinking about going down to Chicken Hut, but we're going to have a simultaneous. I cannot say that word right now. We have an in-sync bird awakening. So just salute with both hands at once. I guess. However that works. Now we got Chicken Hut. Alright, Chicken Hut just has some hearts. We have a foot salute in chat. Oh yeah, that was kind of funny. No bio yet, so we can't say hi to Sick Kid, but we can go to the back of the tavern here and find out that he had some arrows stashed away. Gloin just slowly walking behind jmeasher right now. We're going to see if we're going to have to take the boots back here to the library. I would be pretty sure that we go check out Death Mountain first, because that's where our boots could possibly be. And here on Speed Gaming, we like to go fast. However, there's a Master Sword at the race game. jmeasher's like, "Don't take me, bird! Don't take me!" But we now have Master Sword. Ooh, nice 8 seconds. You don't see that many 8 seconds in the race game. Gloin, we're running into that fence, is only going to get 9 seconds. Now where do we go? Oh! Looks like jmeasher is just going to continue the regular checks. Gloin going... jmeasher's thinking... Oh, jmeasher's actually going to go Hype Cave? Or jmeasher was thinking about Hype Cave, but decided not to do Hype Cave. Okay. Where is jmeasher going? Swords of Evil's Bane. Trash. Alright, Gloin is checking the dam. While we go through Mini Moldrum Cave, you kill these 4 little Mini Moldrums, and you get 5 items as a reward. First things first, you bomb the NPC. That's how you do it, guys. He's saving him for last as we found more pieces of heart. And the NPC, for bombing him, gives you 20 bucks. Yeah, no, you know what? He was going to give you, you know, the magic powder, but now it's 20 bucks because you blew him up. That doesn't work that way. Anyway, now we're going to the dam, which we could have gone to the dam while walking down, but it's all fine. We all know that this is only just a heart container and some money. Gloin, as you can tell, did not bomb the NPC in there. Alright, so where are we going now? We're going to... Looks like we're going to do our flippers checks. We did get our flippers very early. So looks like Gloin is going to check Lake Hylia, which we need to mirror to get back to for some bombs, and then we're going to check the man underneath the bridge, and jmeasher is now going to do the Hive Cave check I believe he was going to do originally. There's a cave over here to the right. 5 more items up for grab. First things first, you don't bomb this guy, you get 10 arrows. Followed by 3 bombs, the lamp, a piece of heart, and I guess that was enlightening out of 10. That Hive Cave was enlightening out of 10. Anyway, sorry. We're going to go ahead and check the waterfall cave. We find out our other pendant is Pod with Skull Woods and Misery Mire as our 5/6 Pyramid Fairy crystals. Alright, so Zora Ledge, only a piece of heart. Apparently John C. Riley now in chat. Oh, you know, since it's pendant pod, there's really something in there. We did find that cane early, so if Mire is ether locked, and we find like the boots, which we know what their location is, that could be an indicator that we may need to do Mire early for Pyramid Fairy. But of course, this is rando, so as we know, everything's rando. But yes, looks like Gloin, while going to Zora, got 2 more heart containers. jmeasher is going to check Catfish just to make sure we're not missing anything there. But Gloin is going to go ahead and do the Village Outcast checks as we get the blue mail from the Grumpy Fish. So a little bit more defense there. Looks like jmeasher is definitely not going for fantasy points this week. He gave you all your fantasy points last week. Alright, so now we still haven't seen the Ice Rock Cave. jmeasher is making sure we do not skip out of that. Alright. Chess game is coming up. And chess game to give gives another piece of heart. And inside this nice cold cave is a cold heart. Thieves Town is a crystal. We do have the hammer. We can go ahead and check all 4 items here in Thieves Town. First things first, we get the very nice half magic. So that's one of our 4 items. Now, one of the items is going to be on blind because this is ambrosia. So keep that in mind. So we found the compass. So we're looking for... Oh, there's a heart container. So this last chest in the first 4 is going to be the big key. Alright, looks like the old man turns into a skeleton when he's in bunny form. Comment from Gloin's teammate, Big Dunka. If boots are on Spectacular Rock, there's gonna be words amongst teammates later. Which, as again, this is Ambrosia. We did find out that the uncle told us that the boots are on Death Mountain, which means it could be one of... Let me recount all the checks. 9 checks there. Right now we have no way to most of the checks. We don't have a hook shot or the mirror to get to East Death Mountain, and Mimic Cave is technically Death Mountain. Alright. Moving on through Thief Sound, there's a couple more checks in the basement. Oh, I completely forgot Ether Tablet is a check. Completely forgot Ether Tablet there. We don't have the book though, so that's another check we can do. And I don't know if is Old Man counted as Death Mountain, or is that counted as Light World? Alright. Okay, so we have the key. Oh, well, speaking of book, book is right next to the door it locks. So jmeasher can go ahead and check out Desert while he's there. Has only access to... Oh, actually, we do have access to both items. Oh my goodness, we have Vanilla Mitts. We have Vanilla Mitts, guys. Gloin finds the mitts in Thief Sound. Gloin with the plays. And we have ourselves our first Crystal Boss fight of the seed. A baker's job is a piece of cake. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm not gonna do that ever again. So we're in Desert. There's one item that's in the main dungeon here. Could be boots locked. Oh, we got a big key there. Gloin with a very nice script on blind gets ourselves a kill and $50. Desert is on boots locked, so jmeasher can go ahead and get the green pendant if they do so choose. So we get the small key. We're going to go all the way over to the right side. Go ahead and check C House now. More bombs. We're going to use those bombs to open the brewery to find out what's being brewed today. Alright, so the last location we're going to be looking at here in the main dungeon will be the one item that's not on the boss in the desert, and that will be 10 arrows. Looks like jmeasher is going to kill Lamos for the green pendant. Again, Lamos does have an item on it. Every boss's seed has an item on them. Gloin is going to go for hammer packs. Very slow hammer packs. Man, wouldn't it be a shame if Boots wasn't Spectacle Rock and they could have just hammer dash all of these? And it's just for bombs. So jmeasher is going to go for the green pendant, which does turn into another item for our runners. Gloin almost grabbed the frog. You do not want to grab the frog early because the dig game guy does not like you having a frog with you. He is very behind on his ways. Frog people are people too. Anyway, so dig game is only going to be a dig between 1 and 30 for both of our runners. And it's a randomized dig between those 1 and 30. So far, we are digging far into this for a piece of heart. Now, we don't have the mirror, but Gloin can grab the frog here and save him quick. And jmeasher is on the Lambos. He's going to do hammer Lambos. Sneaking in some Master Sword there. And Stumpy here is going to give us an item. Going to give us a bow! Now with the lamp in Hype Cave that we're about ready to see, that does open up Eastern Heights. jmeasher finishes off the other final Lambo to get the mirror. Oh my! Lambos required. jmeasher with the vision. Doing green pendant, Lambos, got the mirror. We're going to see what the old man gives us today. Oh, as pointed out in chat, that bow does put the pedestal in logic with our... Oh, the bow and mirror puts the pedestal in logic with our loadout right now. So we're saving the old man. The old man today gives us a piece of heart. Some of his love. He was lonely up there. Sick kid turn in time. The sick kid will give us some of its love. This was lonely being sick. Remember to wash your hands at least 20 seconds, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. There's a mushroom on Spectacle Rock that jmeasher can grab, and there is also bombs. Wait, bombs. Turning in the frog gives us 20 bucks. So, we get up there, we're going to check out our ether tablet. Gloin is going to do all of Eastern now. For calling to the gods give thee the boots! Oh man, that is, that's something. So jmeasher with the boots is going to start running through the Tower of Hera, which is another pendant dungeon. jmeasher, if completes this dungeon, will have 2 pendants. But decides to say no to that. Got one of the items, knows the other item is on Moldorm, but the big key is in the basement. But we now have ourselves some East South Mountain checks. So far, the floating peak has a heart container. And of course, Spiral Cave is 10 times better with the boots because you can run through it! Alright, so EP starts off with a nice big key at the start. The main part of the dungeon has 2 items, with the third item being on the boss. Finds the first item with the 20 rupees. Paradox Cave has the hook shot! Okay, so guys, follow me on this one. Lambos, locked out, boots, and hook shot. Wow. Also, we're finding all the money in Paradox Cave, but that's not the important part. We find the hookshot there. That's insane! However, jmeasher does need to get to Thieves Sound to get their mitts. But hey, we find the second item, so Gloin does not need to go to the vanilla big key chest. We could go straight to the back. So we're going to go through Eastern. We're going to get ourselves another crystal there. And jmeasher just gets some bombs. Ooh, we did have the mushroom and we did have the cane though. We could have fake powdered to see what magic bat had. But it looks like we're now going to avoid that. But jmeasher is going to the Village Outcast. We'll do Thieves Sound. We'll get the mitts. Oh, but first, let's check Pedestal. Get your ped hypes in chat, folks. Is this an all dungeon seed? Let's catch some bees and fairies. It's just a bug catching net. I don't know. That sounds like a very required pet to me, but what do I know? Anyway, we get bombs of Armos, and Gloin has 2 crystals to their name now. Ooh, Gloin is to the desert area. This may be the mirror play. He's going to get the book from Magina. This could turn everything around. While this is going on, jmeasher is going to go into Thieves Sound. So while these runners are checking each other's dungeons they've already completed, go ahead and give them a follow. We're putting on such a great show for you guys today. Also, big shout outs to my tracker Oro today, keeping me in line, making sure I don't say the dumb stuff. Also, thank you guys, the viewers. You guys are the best part of speed gaming. No joke. Alright, still going through. No, you're breathtaking. Alright, still going through. Don't forget, we also have a whole bunch of other league games going on. This week. This week is all Ambrosia. So if you like the unique writing decisions these runners have to make to find boots and the fact that every dungeon has an eye on a boss, stay tuned to Speed Gaming, the link to the past Randomizer League channels all week this week. Next week is Randomizer, where we completely shake up all the enemy locations. Change things up. It's one of my favorite modes. Gloin is staying in desert. We'll go and kill the Lambos for the mirror. We'll bring this equal. We'll probably go get the hook shot, because jmeasher is about ready to get their mids, and there was nothing in the Eastern Palace. However, jmeasher's had the boots for a while. Did thieves on the boots the whole time, and gloin unfortunately needs to get to ether tablet for theirs. And jmeasher is now going to face their blind. Will be their first crystal. Alright, nice quick kill. Pretty scripted on jmeasher's side. Gloin is going for arrow strats here. Hard to hit these guys with the arrows. jmeasher will check more areas. We'll be able to check K45 and other mirror checks. Gloin is having some difficulties with Lambos. Having a hard time in getting a quick kill for them. It's on to the last Lambo. And there we go. For the mirror. jmeasher's up to 11 hearts now. So we know gloin needs to go to Death Mountain. Gloin will be... Oh wait, where's gloin going? Gloin! Gloin! Big Dunka is going to have a talk with you. Alright. So we're going to check Meyer shed. We're also going to see what we need to go into Meyer. And it's either we can full clear Meyer if we have the boots or the hook shot. I wonder where those both are at. Oh wait, jmeasher has them. Oh man, these hammer pegs with the boots, so much better than what the other runner had to do. Another heart container in Checkerboard Cave. Now where is Gloin going? Not to Death Mountain! We're turning in the green pendant. Oh man. Of course, it's very much possible that Gloin forgot the hint his poor uncle gave him before he died. We get silver arrows though off the green pendant. That Lambo's coming up loaded. No, we're to Death Mountain. This seed, guys. This seed for real. Alright. We got two old mans on the right side. Gloin gets the piece of heart. And jmeasher gets the bow. We'll go ahead and we'll do the purple chest check here soon. jmeasher will also more likely get the silvers as well on their way to Eastern Palace. Opening up the chest gives us a fire rod. That's big. jmeasher will also check bombos here. And then we have fire rod. Or, no, okay, yeah. Checking bombos. And we're praying to this tablet. You just get bombs. So Gloin is going to go check this tablet. Needs to learn how to read. And after learning how to read, gets the boots! Comment chat, yeah. That tablet was was typoed. It wasn't the Bombos tablet, it was the bomb tablet. So we do have a lot open to us now. Depending on what the medallion is on Turtle Rock, we have every dungeon open but Turtle Rock. Because we are now, and likely, Ice Rod Hunt mode. Oh, Gloin forgot to get the big key. That's going to be another talk from Big Dunka. Alright, so Gloin did not check Ped. We know Ped is just a very powerful bug catching hack. But we are going to go find out what's on Moldorm. We could just go straight to Moldorm. We got the other item in this area, so It's just a quick check. Speaking of one item in the dungeon checks, we're in Mire now. There's going to be one item for us, then the other items on Victorious. Oh, this would have been a Godmire. So unfortunately, we're not go moding in this dungeon, but let's see if we can find something like the Ice Rod in this dungeon. Oh, not doing cussing checks on jmeasher's side. We're going to see if all the other checks but that check's there. Gloin. So, Gloin, you know the item's not there. Alright, so that's some roasted mushroom on the left side. And check the block chest for the map. Gloin is now on Moldor. Is maybe doing hammer strats. I don't see him switch to the hammer. Sword strats it is. Alright, so it is in cutscene chest. But I think jmeasher may be skipping it. Yeah, jmeasher's like, oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Gloin! Wow. Wow. The question is, when is jmeasher going back there? Yeah, so, if TR is Bombos and Bombos is on, Helmasaur King? Then, yeah. Jeez. But as long as TR is not Bombos, we are in no mode, guys. A good solid 46-minute no mode. We're having a Vitreous fight. This is for one item. We will need to go check the cutscene chest for other item. Question in chat, what was quick? Right there. Excuse me. But Gloin gets their hookshot, and jmeasher got nothing and the crystal. Gloin will also get all the hearts and money. And jmeasher is going to orphan that one item. Not wanting to do cutscene chest. I mean... that could be not so good play there. So jmeasher is now going to do Eastern. We know from earlier there's nothing in Eastern, but at least you don't have to do the big key chest. Alright, so gloin's going to exit Super Bunny Cave, and we'll go into Hookshot Cave now. 4 more items up for grab, and then we can see if we are in no mode for real or not. We find our other mail upgrade in Hookshot Cave, and the shovel. And it's Ether! We are in no mode, guys. We don't have to go into pod. Gloin just has to get to purple chest. That's it. Gloin is just a purple chest away from go mode. jmeasher, however, needs to climb Terra for the ice rod. So in chat, who will do it first? Gloin is going to check the one check in TR that he can possibly do. If this is a small key, we are going to do the Turtle Rock, basically small key hunt, scavenger hunt kind of deal, where we just need to keep on finding small keys. We find the small key, we can now go on to the next chest. Alright. Yeah, no, see, the thing is also, jmeasher can do all the dungeons just in Ice Rod hunt mode. We'll probably full clear every dungeon. At least, if this is not a small key, gloin has some safety there, but takes a death. Gloin, use this as a hint. Get out. Do not smash yourself! Do not wreck yourself in this dungeon! I tried, guys. He's going to wreck it. He's going to wreck it hard. Anyway, chat wanted me to say wreck it. Anyway, jmeasher gets the crystal off the Armos, gets the map, is done with TR. Okay, gloin. Where we go next as jmeasher gets the silver arrows. Alright. So gloin is going to the Village of Akas area. We will probably see a North and Dark World check here. Gloin does know the purple chest is there. Does gloin go to the purple chest? Nope, not yet. So we got Bumper Ledge. jmeasher is going to go ahead and say hi to Moth. We'll probably fully clear all of Skull Woods. Gloin is also going to check Lumberjack Ledge. Lumberjack today had $50. If jmeasher finds I'm here, we'll know the only other item is on the Moth. But we get another map. The Murderdactyls are having their way with gloin right now. Alright, moving through Skull Woods here as we're going to check Graveyard Ledge. jmeasher will be on the Moth fight. We don't have Temper Sword yet, but Graveyard Ledge is a vanilla piece of art. I'll be right back, just 1 second. Alright, so we do get the crystal off of Moth. So we'll go and look for that other item in Skull Woods. If you're just joining us, we had a very interesting scene where Green Pendant Lamos blocked everything. Well, I mean everything. It blocked Hookshot, it blocked the mirror, it blocked Silver Arrows. And so now we're on a go mode hunt with Gloin about ready to find the fire rod right here with the purple chest. Gloin will be our first runner into the go mode in about a couple minutes. Gloin is walking all the way over to the lockpick guy because Gloin wants to check K45 and check bombos. We're also going to find out what's behind the shovel that we found in the Hookshot Cave. Only 20 more bucks. Alright, once we go into the light world and talk to the guy here. Gloin will be our first run in go mode at 56 minutes and 47 seconds. I mean, Gloin has all the items required to get to Ganon's Tower. We get a celebratory bong for that. Gloin is going to go straight to Swamp House. We'll run to the back of Swamp House. We'll kill a giant squid. And jmeasher is checking Lumberjack. Yeah, don't forget to give these runners a follow. They put on a great show today. They're both equally good runners, but jmeasher unfortunately got randoed. I had the same thing happen to me last week. I didn't dip all of Hera, and I missed out on Dark World access. And that's the nature of Link to the Past Randomizer. Alright. But Gloin is checking some items, more hearts, or maybe more bios. I guess we're still also looking for the tempered sword to make Ganon a little bit easier on us. We don't even have invincibility to help us out with that. No cape to do spins while not taking damage. We are going to check Graveyard. I do believe we did check this with Gloin. And it was the Rip Potion. So we do have a Rip Potion. So it looks like jmeasher is going to play the density play. We'll do the full clear of swamp. Maybe skip left side because we did skip cutscene chest from jmeasher. Now Meyer is a god Meyer this seed as well, so we got that going for us. Yeah, jmeasher is going to do a full clear of swamp. I'd like to thank Jeffy78 for that Twitch Prime sub. 23 months! You're a true fan, true friend. All your support to the Speed Gaming Network is what keeps us in business here on Speed Gaming. Don't forget to follow this channel, the other 5 main Speed Gaming channels. We also have channels in other languages if you do want to see more Speed Gaming from all around the world. Don't forget, we're also half a year away from Speed Gaming Live, where we're going to have some paid tournaments, all that fun stuff. Hope to see some of you guys there. Alright, Gloin is trying to Silver Arrow Argus, finally gets on the 3rd try. And we get our Blue Moraine. That's another dungeon clear for Gloin. We got 4 more dungeons for him to clear before we get to the end of the game, and they're all in very odd and awkward locations. And the next one up looks like it's going to be maybe Ice Palace. No, we're going to turn in the mushroom. While Gloin is in go mode, we are still on Master Sword, so it's going to be one of those things where we are looking for some safeties. One of the safeties is going to be these blue potions. So usually I see blue potions before on the Ice Palace play. Again, it's go mode Ice Palace. We go straight to Cold Stare. Oh, actually, it's a Mire plate. Never mind, I lied. It is a God Mire. So for nothing in Swamp. Honestly, jmeasher is in a very bad spot until they decide to go up to Hera again. Ooh, do we get the Bird Toss? Are we going to get the fabled Bird Toss and Gloin? Dunk is going to have some words with you, Gloin. Alright. Gloin's going to go ahead and go through Meyer. We'll find the big key nice and early on. jmeasher doing some very nice double puff spin slashes here. Alright, we got some arrow issues. That's 5 arrows. 6 arrows to 3 arrows of gloin. And gloin gets the big key. And goes straight to fight victorious. 6 tries! Oh, we are getting a left side check from jmeasher. So, looks like we do have the big key for a bloopy. And Victorious's main weakness is silver arrows. Just melts these eyeballs, or we're going to get 0 cycle. Oh, we almost got a 0 cycle, but the arrow to the left ruined it. Alright, we'll see where gloin decides to go to next. So gloin accidentally went into the portal, came back through, and now we're in Ice Palace. And jmeasher has the pyramid unlocked. We'll see if we have a vanilla sword here. So nice long walk with the bomb as gloin making their way to the bottom of Ice Palace. And Pyramid Fairy today has some love and some bombs. And for tossing the bottle at the pyramid, you get a fairy. So jmeasher goes back to Light World. It is going to Ice Palace. As gloin gets a very nice bowling penguin room. Oh, gloin tried to do the stair clip. So going through cold stair, got 2 eyeballs down, ran out of magic. Just gotta watch out for ice falling from the ceiling. And for all that trouble, 20 more bucks. So now we got Skull Woods and we got TR. So gloin is going to go ahead and do Skull first. Then we'll do TR. Then while this goes on, jmeasher is going to check every single location in Ice Palace looking for the ice rod. No, we found our third bio, and we also found a River Ruby earlier, so jmeasher doesn't have to do all of Ice Palace. That's a bit of a lucky break for him. Don't forget, we also are teaming up with the developers of Bite the Bullet. We're doing the race for the record runs for some cold hard cash. It's a fun little Metroidvania roguelike game where you have different skill trees based on what enemies you eat. Plays like Contra, feasts like Gluttony. Check it out. Now, mind you, the runners still have the same amount of dungeons, so while gloin has been in go mode for about 20 minutes now, he's not in a solid lead in any sense of the word, phrase. jmeasher might check Hera while going to TR. Also, spikes nullify any damage done to the mob, so half those hits did not count. jmeasher had very fast cold stair fight. So now gloin is going to Turtle Rock. jmeasher is fluting too. Turtle Rock or Hera. This could be it, guys. The fate of this race rests on this decision from jmeasher. He's going to the right side. Hasn't done Super Bunny or Hookshot cave checks. We'll find the shovel though. That shovel may lead him astray. Get your hypes in chat for these runners, folks. jmeasher is going straight to TR. We will find out what's going on here first. Will jmeasher go into TR looking for Ice Rod? That is the question. Gloin already checked the first couple chests of this dungeon. We'll be able to skip through a few rooms there. jmeasher is not going to TR. Is going to see if the Ice Rod is underneath the doormat, as a lot of commentators have been liking to say recently. Am I part of the cool kids yet? Anyway, missing a hookshot, gets a second hookshot. We'll find another key in this room here, and possibly an will be the tempered sword. Gloin, you don't want to be hit by that thing, especially not twice. Anyway, we get the big key. Also, jmeasher has red mail. Chicken Super Bunny, not going to find much down here. All right. Is he going left or he's going up? He's going to check TR for Ice Rod. jmeasher. Walsh is going to have some words with you, my dude. Hazu is going to have some words for you, Jim. Nah, it's unfortunate. You know, Ice Rod hunts are really bad sometimes. It happens. Don't forget to follow all these. Oh my goodness, jmeasher also missed that hook shot. That's funny. Gloin is just going to go ahead and go to the back, not even going to make a safety room just in case. Let me take a look at the schedule. Looks like the next game between these two is going to be on Wednesday on Speed Gaming 4. Walsh versus I Am the Swarch. Swarch? I cannot pronounce Swarch today, guys. It is a Monday. And we get a Korek. I cannot pronounce stuff. Korek with a 29-month subscription. Who the bleep is Gloin? Yeah, words are hard, guys. Words are hard. Words are hard. I'm gonna wreck every single pronunciation I can. I cannot even say that. Wow. Oh, nice early key on Laser Break. Gloin is gonna go straight to Trinex. Gets the very nice double crystal switch hit there. Is going to do this with the Master Sword. It's going to be a difficult fight, but got a couple of blue potions. Ooh, using the hammer strats, very nice menuing there to do this. One head down, going to go into the ice head now. Let's see if we can do it before the ice breath. Got it before the ice breath. Got to dodge the head. Got hit again. Whenever I was a kid, I didn't realize you can hit them after hitting them with the rod. So, like, for years, I went into this fight with, like, 50 potions and just used the rods to destroy the heads. Down to the last gray head of the boss, and that boss is down. We're also going to check Mimicate while we're here. Gloin is hoping for a sword. Gloin gets a sword! We get Temper Sword right before GT, and by the way, we have to get through GT. In order to get through GT, we need to find ourselves a key. Get your guesses in chat. And if your guess is correct, you get points. After my one and only correct guess so far of the league, I'm in second place right now on the leaderboards. John Boy, I'm coming for you. 69, alright. Alright, we're going to stop the game right when we enter the dungeon. So you have 3 seconds to get the rest of your checks in, your guesses in. Alright, checking right side first into the Hope Room. Small key. Do we go full right? We are going full right. Are we going to see what's in the tile room? Is Gloin metagaming their opponents? Think about it, decide not to. Alright, what else is on Laser Bridge? We got a piece of heart. We got more money. Gloin is having some troubles with these Gyptos. jmeasher is going to take a safety room. 3 is the bombos we were looking for, so nothing is on Helmet Sword that we thought of, and up to 6 is nothing. jmeasher left a portal, maybe going to hero with this play, guys. This may be the hero play. Seven is just the red rupee. jmeasher is not out of this yet. 8 is going to be the red shield, followed by 10, the red rupee again. Oh wait, that was 9. Okay, so we're up to 11. Sorry, it's a Monday. I just had a brain fart there. It's not contagious. I'm sorry. I had to pause after I said that. Alright, big key is number 12. 12 is the big key. So, RPG fan with 26 points. And we also had a couple other players guess it correctly. Min the Mage and Jones is a stud. We still have the leaderboard up there. Alright. So yeah, let me go back to the schedule. Let me see what else is going on. jmeasher is about ready to hit go mode at 124-ish. Is if we get this other spin slash. He'll be right after 124. If he did not get hit there, he probably would have been on it right at the time. But 124.06, jmeasher's in go mode. You have to think at this point in time, he knows he has lost. At this point in time, so jmeasher now just has to get back to the portal, kill Trinex, and start getting through Ganon's Tower. The portal is still there while this is going on. Lamos 2 is down. Lamos was the story of the start of the seed because Pendant Lamos had our mirror that allowed us to get our boots, that allowed us to get our hook shot, our ice rod, and the many excuse me, man, I'm just having some heartburn and hiccups right now. Other stuff. Alright, so jmeasher's going to finish up Trinex. Gloin is going to get the mirror shield. That's the one shield he was not looking for. So that was 2 shields in GT, by the way. And Moldorum's down. And we're going to have ourselves a Aga 2-5. Don't forget to give these runners a follow. As jmeasher is 1 entire GT behind. Also, thanks to our tracker. Pressing all the buttons today. Oro being a champ. And Aga's down, going to the Ganon fight. We'll see if jmeasher goes left to save some time. Nope, going right. Gloin with a nice spin slash off the trident for a double hit. Already on to phase 2 of Ganon. Go and dodge some fire bats real fast. Let's see if we can do enough damage to get Ganon to phase 3. Not quite. Gotta do one more fire bat phase, unfortunately. Ganon falls are still a thing. We'll see if this is going to be the case here. Also, gaining hugs hurt, but Gloin does have one more potion in his reserves. jmeasher is now going down left side as Ganon is down to one more jump. Will tell us that silver is my only weakness. Alright, going for a quick hit here. Not going to get the torch glitch, unfortunately, but we do have one hit down, 3 more to go. And we get the 2, we get the 3 hits. We got one more hit left, guys. Get your GGs in chat for Gloin, who will finish first today and get broken try for 6 points. Well, 3 additional points for 6. Good enough for tie for first place in the division right now. Finishing with the official SLR time. Oop, 1:29:43. So jmeasher is now going to go through the tower. Got the big key. Gloin's going to join us here in a second. GG Gloin, I have some notes from you from Big Dunka. You guys are going to have a lot of things to talk about. But
uh-oh, I'm in trouble with the captain.
You're in trouble with the captain. But GG, how you feel about that run, man?
Pretty good. I can see how that could have gone really badly.
Yeah, no, with Fire Rod being in Purple Chest and Ice Rod being on Hera, I mean, unfortunately, if you did what jmeasher did and not do Moldorm the first time in the dungeon, that would have been a much different scene for you guys.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit after the seed. It seems like he got access a lot earlier than me, so I had checked a lot more locations. So it seemed like I had to just do everything on Death Mountain because all my other remaining checks were pretty terrible.
Yeah, no, jmeasher unfortunately did full clear every single crystal dungeon. Did miss one item in Mire, actually. Decided not to do the cutscene chest in Mire. Neither of you guys did pod. So those were about the only locations we did not know of this scene. But we did see everything else. Oh, Spy Cave. We missed out on Spy Cave.
Yeah, I don't think it was in logic, even when I was up there fairly.
Neither of you guys grabbed either of the invincibility items. Oh yeah, no, so what did you think about having 2 pendant bosses with items? Like, when you got the Ice Rod off of Mordor, did you feel like you were in the lead, or?
I felt good. I don't know about the lead, because I started to not have the Fire Rod for a while after that. I kind of expected to get it sooner than I did, and then I started worrying about the one-off locations I left, like Catfish, Pyramid, obviously Pod.
Catfish was your red mail.
Okay.
Pyramid was some love and some bombs.
Yeah, I was starting to get to the point where I was worried the worst place it could be was Pod, because I was going to end up doing a lot of crystal dungeons before I went to Pod. That probably would have been the worst place.
Yeah, no, this was a good seed from you guys. You got lucky with being able to go mode 5 dungeons.
Was it 5?
Yeah,
it seemed like a lot.
You had. Yeah. I mean, it didn't feel like a lot because, you know, every dungeon boss has an item this time. But, you know, it's just kind of funny there.
Yeah, actually, while I was doing those crystal dungeons that I was go-moding, I kind of felt like I could be behind because it was so late and I had so few crystals. But I hadn't considered the route he had taken. So
Yeah, I mean, you had a 50-minute go mode. jmeasher only just got go mode about 10 minutes ago on stream. He did the portal trick where he saved the portal and TR. And then did Hera, and then basically did Paradox Cave 3 times to get back into TR. But what did you feel good about the seed with, and what do you think you did differently?
I'm sorry, say that again?
What did you feel good about with this seed, and what did you not feel so good about? Like, if you could do this seed again, what would you do differently, and what would you keep?
I felt pretty good about my routing overall. When I was in go mode, I was thinking too far ahead and I was making some dumb mistakes. Like I took the portal to Zord domain when I was trying to go to Ice Bell. I was trying to think what dungeons I want to do next, how I was going to route it, that kind of thing. Just kind of getting ahead of myself. But
jmeasher gets hit by Ganon and using the Rip Potion. Alright. So, I will ask you this up front now. Coming up later this week on Wednesday, it's going to be Swartz versus. Let me double check that again. RD Walsh. Who's winning that one?
Schwartz has to redeem himself from last week, so I'd say he's got to.
Swartz in chat saying Walsh is going to win.
Rip.
I mean, our division is actually really close, I think. You know, we all feel like Thundera Drifters is going to start making a run for it, but after week 1 with only Skullwood Big Skip going 2-0, I mean... Oh, that missed me.
Yeah, our first week was up against a team that I think was like top 3 or top 4 last season. I didn't feel too bad about the 1-1.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure my team should have 2-0'd if they didn't have me on the team. I played that seed so bad. I've rewatched the VOD after. I'm like, man, if I didn't do these 2 mistakes, I would have saved 30 minutes. And we get you GG's in chat for jmeasher. He's going to finish in 2nd place. 136.35. But yeah, so that will conclude this race between these 2 runners. We'll see if jmeasher wants an interview. GG, how you doing today, Jay?
GG, good race, Gloin.
That's GG's.
So, yeah, unfortunately the mold worm got you this time around.
Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit, and given how different, how much time there was in between Gloin going to DM and me going to DM, it just didn't make sense for me at the time to do the full Tower of Hera clear. I didn't feel like my thought process was basically just I'm gonna have to probably come up here anyways later on once I get. I mean, I'm definitely gonna have to come up here later on. I just hope it's nothing, and if it is something, then I can just route it in with my other Dark Death Mountain checks. And I mean, in this case, it sort of worked out. I was able to get the portal on the safety ledge and just get right back to it. Granted, I always seem to forget which ledge you're supposed to jump off of there, but yeah, the big difference from that really was that while I was still looking for Ice Rod, obviously Gloin was able to do a bunch of go mode dungeons, which was when I was routing pretty conservatively because my hope was to find Ice Rod somewhere and be able to go mode Swamp and Ice, but obviously didn't work out this seed.
Has you in chat want to know, you guys are the Tyler roomies. Why didn't you do the Hera Tyler roomie?
Well, the tile room is, that's really more a reference to GTA tile room. Yeah, like honestly, it's so much time without Harapot. So I was like, it's gonna take me way longer to do this now.
Just learn the double bomb method, Kappa.
Did I have hook? Oh yeah, old man
You
gave
did
me
not
hook
have
shot.
you got hook shot right after.
I did have it.
You
Hook
could
shot
try and
was-
learn the double bomb method, the original Harapot before someone found the hook shot method.
Oh wait, no, hook shot was elsewhere. I'm thinking of a different seed. Sorry.
It was E-Stuff, Mom.
Yeah. So it was. I had hook shot afterwards, and by that point, I wasn't going to go back to Hera. So yeah, I couldn't do Harapot at the time, which was a big reason why I left it.
I don't know Harapot, so it didn't make a difference.
I remember when it first came out that someone found the hookshot version that made it even easier. People always think it's just hookshot, but you can still do it with a weird boots dash bomb jump with 2 bombs. It's kind of weird, but
Not 100% sure if that's allowed, but I mean, regardless, it was not like I had so much left. And I think in most seeds, the play I made wouldn't have hurt me like nearly at all. Even if there was an item on Moldworm that was something else besides Ice Rod. Just in this case, because of the nature of Ice Rod and the fact that it can be literally anywhere except on Trinex, that just really hurt me because then I had to, like I said, make a bunch of more conservative plays.
yeah. All right, so I asked Gloin earlier who's winning on Wednesday between Walsh and Schwartz.
I mean, I think they're both really good runners. Obviously, I'm going to put my money on RD Walsh to win that one, bring us back to 500. But I'm sure it's going to be a good race. Yeah, both those guys are really good. So
Awesome. So next week, the Tower Roomies is against Beard Force 1 and Randomizer. Do you know who you're putting up yet in Randomizer?
Yeah, we already have that scheduled. It's going to be RD Walsh and Hazakitty. So I'm going to be having the week off. give me a little bit of rest.
Yep, good. So watch out for those. I do believe, Gloin, your team is against. What are you doing in my swamp palace? Do you know who you guys got for that?
Yep, I'm taking 3 weeks off, so I don't play the garbage. So
You don't play the garbage ones. Get the
yeah,
heck out of this booth.
yeah. So,
I love Randomizer. That's like the only thing I'm halfway decent at. Anyway, yeah, don't forget to give these runners a follow, and don't forget to follow the big gaming networks. Keep an eye on the schedule. I'm sure there's more races going on today, but do you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about before we finish things off?
I don't. Just good luck shorts on Wednesday.
Yeah, all I'll say is thanks for commenting, thanks for the tracking, thanks to the tracker, and thanks for the restream. And yeah.
All right. Well, for everyone else, I've been Kucheri, and I do hope you guys have a great night, and may the Triforce be with you.